Easy fix. All right. Oh, that's a little loud. How are we, everyone? We have here with us today in this stream. We've got 405 with us as our guest star, our guest Raxxologist, along with Hadez, my co-host from the last stream. If anyone was here in the last stream, of course. If you guys want to say hi, but
what's up, guys? Hello. Already 10 people in here.
Yes, sir.
Howdy, y'all.
They're talking about lemur in chat right now.
Yeah, because I got the dancing lemur on my screen. I actually made that in Blender the other day, but yeah, I think he's one of those furries. He had a fursona when he first started his channel, at least.
Did he actually?
Yeah, if you look at some of his earlier stuff, but
son.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up this link. We have 405 prepared for us, some videos to watch today, since he's a lot more familiar with Cyraxx than me and Hadez. I've got like a very surface understanding. Hadez knows nothing really about
any
Lolcow, so.
Just for my history on Cyraxx, I started watching him way before Marty ever went to Rumble. So I've seen way too much in my mind. Yeah.
Watch a little too much on Mr. Raxx for your liking.
He's a piece of garbage, but it's like anything else. Once you get into it, you hate watching.
Yeah, it's like a car accident, basically. You just can't look away.
That 2010 photo and the thumbnail. Holy crap!
Yeah, he's looked old like all his life. It seems like.
Dude, he looks like a senior citizen in his early life photo.
But yeah, if you guys wanna, I am sharing the screen with you, 405. If you want to click into that to watch along, we will. We'll get started on this. If you guys want to say anything, I'll pause it for you. Just start talking. Let's get right into this, fellas. Everyone in chat, you best be ready.
Born on September 20th, 1990 under the name Patrick Smith to parents Connie Lobdell and Rupel Smith in Alaska. Chance was born very prematurely and faced many health complications.
Family? Oh my god.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be pretty in-depth.
Such as being very underweight, having only one kidney, an underdeveloped lung, scoliosis, and several others. Chance had an older brother named Buddy, but he was taken away by the state and nothing else is known of him. Many suspect Connie Lobdell to be very disabled herself, which would explain Chance's condition.
What's up?
Just so y'all know, Buddy, in the whole Raxx vs. Buddy, he lives a normal life. I don't think anybody has really been able to find any information about him, and it's really preferable that people tell him. But Buddy is normal.
Buddy's
that's
normal.
Good. At least one of them ended up living a normal life.
Probably living the life Cyraxx would be living if he wasn't just an attic goblin. God, but yeah, I totally understand him not wanting to look into him, leaving him alone. It's not really his fault that he's related to the fella.
Yeah.
Rupel is his own individual demon entirely. When Chance was just 4, Rupel was arrested for raping a 14-year-old girl on a bike path. He was put in prison for...
Wow, that's heavy.
Whoa!
That's heavy right away. Oh my god, on a bike path. Jesus Christ. All right, that was crazy.
20 years. Chance would be adopted by his grandmother, Sally Wilkins, who was married to Gordon Wilkins at the time. They would give Chance, known as Patrick Smith at the time, his new name and change his last name to Wilkins. Thus became the person Chance Wilkins. Chance would eventually move to Akron, Ohio with Sally, and eventually Sally's new husband, Ed. Chance didn't have it very...
This photo is crazy. It kind of looks like my younger brother, minus the lazy eye.
Son!
Oh, come on. You can't... I can see it a little bit. It's awful to say, but it's the haircut. It's the haircut. This is probably Yeah, this is probably like a year before he started balding, I'm guessing, right? 405.
Oh.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well, I'll continue on. Sorry for pausing.
Very easy growing up. He is mentally challenged, which means he struggled a lot during school. He was also picked on a lot for his physical appearance and mental issues. He was held back for many years, still technically being in high school until he was 23. He was actually expelled. The exact reason is unknown, but people suspect it's because he filed a false police report. See, Cyraxx took a dare to jump off a 2-story building. After injuring himself, he lied and said he was pushed off. It could be for this, or because of his low GPA, or the fact that he raped a boy in 2013.
Wait,
Imagine being
oh
able
my
to
God,
build an
I
app
just
with your
got
name
fucking-
on it.
That's such a
Jump scared by
crazy
this
spot
ad,
to leave
yeah.
leave an ad.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
goodness.
if I'm not wrong, isn't that the Blind Billy incident, right? 405?
Yep.
Yeah, so
This
that
was right before he got evicted from high school, or not evicted, but kicked out of high school when he was 23. Now, mind you, he was there 9 years in high school and did not graduate. I believe, from what people say, he was a freshman in high school till he was 23.
oh my God. Well, this was before the whole no student left behind, no child left behind laws too, so he just couldn't continue on forward.
He got aged out.
That's so awful. I guess it goes to kind of shows you why he's so gullible. So shows you how strong his critical thinking skills are. So not being able to graduate high school, that's so wild. I guess we'll continue on after that fucking ad jump scare.
Yeah, despite Chance being born in an extremely unfortunate circumstances,
Literally
we're
just
going to see that it won't be enough to excuse his disgusting behavior and character going forward. A year before this incident, he also violently assaulted his own grandmother, Sally. He was charged for domestic violence, but Sally would drop any charges against him and he'd get away with it. Going forward, we're also going to see that Sally is an enabler of Chance's worst behavior. Chance created his first known YouTube channel in 2012. There's just one video that was saved from this channel, which is a skateboarding music video. Around this time, Chance would
Oh my God.
Jesus.
This is like, if any of you have played Five Nights at Freddy's, this is like the fucking Five Nights at Freddy's 3 jump scare. Hold on, I want to pull that up real quick. That was actually so scary. I know. I seriously need to pull this up for the comparison. Like, this is bro. That's what we're looking at. The rotten mouth, the fucking teeth missing. Look at that. That's fucking crazy. So sorry. I had to bring that. Up.
Music video. Around this time, Chance would really get into music under the pseudonym DJ Shadowblade. His big influences were nu metal and dubstep. His favorite band was Linkin Park, and he claimed to be a big fan of the Insane Clown Posse, but would show that he knows nothing about the rap duo or their music when he was pressed about it. Eventually, he took on the official name of Cyraxx, which was stolen from Eric Scrubolo, who was associated with the Juggalo music label Killer Clown Sounds, who signed Cyraxx out of pity. His music wasn't great. Chance has the habit of bouncing from hobby to hobby, going from music to poetry to video game making to manga writing to race car driving to weird video making.
What?
Nothing is off limits.
This guy's a man of many talents, it seems like.
Oh my goodness.
How it's
I didn't know he knew ball.
All that, and I don't think he's ever had a real job, right?
In fact, he refuses to get a normal job. He said it open all the time.
Nice. Why would he get a normal job when he's owed all these millions and millions of dollars from the trolls, right, for taking all this music and whatnot?
Well, he claims he was making money on Twitch, making like $150 a day. That is false. He made 100 and change, and before he cashed that money out, they banned him. He made 100 and something dollars one time and never got it.
Nice. Nice. That's actually so crazy that he would make any money at all. But I'm sure there's all sorts of people on Twitch who donate to anyone really. So I guess it kind of doesn't surprise me.
Well, people still donate to DSP, so
Yeah. That is true. I've been keeping up with DSP very loosely on Twitter, and it is insane that he manages to pull even $100 a stream. He's so mean to his chat. Like, it's insane. I'll have to show you, Hadez, some of his stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to see
later on.
see some of that.
That is another guy. He's probably not as entertaining as Cyraxx, I'd say, but he is a creature nonetheless.
Oh my god, I'd love to be
The only problem
into that world.
Yeah, I'll do
But please continue.
Yeah.
is that Chance has almost no attention span, so nothing actually got made other than some songs he made where he used pre-made loops and added his own out-of-tune voice with horrible mixing. He'd jump around between numerous fake labels, and of course, he'd make rap songs about every inconvenience about his life, especially anyone who criticized or trolled him. In 2018, Chance met a woman online named Candlesmith. Chance had romantic feelings for her, but Candle only saw him as a friend. This resulted in Cyraxx stalking and harassing her online to the point where she faked her own death. This was the official start of the trolling towards Cyraxx.
I guess that's one way to get away from a stalker, right? That's fucking crazy. That's actually, I can draw a good parallel to that. I don't know if either of you guys have seen the video I put up today. But we have a...
of course I did.
So there's this guy, David Nguyen, who's... some people say it's pronounced Win. He pronounces it Nguyen, apparently. But he is a big supporter of Cyraxx, and he also has his own little stalking cases in his early life. But it's just like, the people who think like that or support people like this, they all seem to have this little habit of stalking and harassing the opposite gender for whatever reason. But we'll continue on. Sorry for the interrupting.
It began with people accusing Cyraxx of driving her to suicide, which he reacted very negatively to. In October 2019, the late and great Music Biz Marty entered the scene to be Cyraxx's biggest troll. Marty offered Cyraxx a contract to Ram Ranch Records, and another troll named Brooklyn Menace signed him to the Bender Boys.
That's crazy.
Bender Boys would then sell Cyraxx's contract to Ram Ranch Records, and Marty would have full control over Cyraxx's music and image. Somehow this trolling had a positive effect on Cyraxx.
Oh my god!
He would pretend to take on
You see the crazy goblin build?
Oh, I think this is the first time we've actually seen it without his shirt on. Oh my goodness!
It is jarring. I think he looks like the Hunchback in Notre Dame. Like, look at that. Look at the form right here.
Family, despite living
crazy goblin attacks. Yeah, right, Bruce. Rip Music Biz Marty. Yeah, R.I.P. Marty.
And free, not making any money, and being unable to protect himself or anyone. This gave way to him being chronically online because he needs to quote-unquote protect his family, an excuse he still milks to this very day. Thus began the golden age of trolling starting in 2021. Marty would start by catfishing Chance under several fake love interests, and Cyraxx would fall for it each time. The first catfish was meant to show that Cyraxx was a cheater, as he was somehow in a real relationship with another girl at the time. Believe it or not, Cyraxx actually has game and has dated multiple girls over many years.
It's insane to see him in the same room with a girl. Like, who would realistically go up to that attic with him or even enter the household? Oh, yeah, it's the almost 1 year anniversary of when Marty died. R.I.P. King.
Hey, hopefully they show the kiss. Watch this.
Oh God. Yo, no way, Slevin Culver. Five gift memberships? You're the man. Holy shit. That's actually so insane.
On the internet, though it always ends in failure. The most infamous one was a girl named Heather who abandoned her wife and children in Mississippi to be with Chance. The second catfish tricked Cyraxx into shoving a stylus up his anus and licking it open.
Oh my god, I forgot you. I think 4 or 5 mentioned this in the last stream. That is fucking insane. Holy shit. Good luck in the new year. Thank you, Slevin Culver. That's insane. 5 gift memberships.
That's actually crazy. I just noticed.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
Cyraxx lore.
Very nice.
But dude, holy cow. That was This guy, right before, when he blacks a screen like this, he always says something fucking wild in this video. We're not even halfway through it yet. I've had to pause it so much just to process what we're listening to, you know?
Jesus.
Holy shit. I'll let it continue on. And he guesses his
Another?
Yo, there's no way, bro. It's getting
Whoa!
another. It was the stylist shit. He heard about the stylist. He's giving us some cash to fucking wash our ears with. Buy some soap for our ears and eyes. Jesus. All right.
Stylist isn't even the worst.
What's up?
Stylist
Sorry.
is not even the worst thing that he's done.
I know, it's just it's so jarring to hear that. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, dude, this dude's a man. All right, I'll continue this on.
Come on! Why do you morons all...
I want to listen to that one more time since that was so crazy. I kind of fucking giggled through it.
One was a girl named Heather who abandoned her wife and children in Mississippi to be with Chance. The second catfish tricked Cyraxx into shoving a stylus up his anus and licking it. Oh, come on!
God.
Why do you morons always fall for this?
Holy shit. I don't know why the ads are so loud compared to the rest of the video.
Yeah.
Cyraxx had an explosive reaction to this, but this somehow wouldn't be the worst reaction. In late April, a predator hunting YouTube channel called Massel Reports would catfish Cyraxx, this time as a 14-year-old girl.
Oh,
and of course, Cyraxx fell for it hard.
Wait, hold on. Let's read this. Promise me you won't show anyone. Of course, I won't. Revenge P is illegal. Wow, your D is so big. By the way, I'll be 15 in May. There's literally you don't get any clearer than this, even if she didn't say anything beforehand. Wow, and it's all yours. Does that Riz chat? Be honest. I'm a virgin, all my friends. Your turn, cutie. Oh my god. That's fucking wild.
Not only did he talk
so
sexually
insane.
with this fake girl, he even sent a picture of his deformed penis to her. Eventually, Massel would perform a sting on Cyraxx.
I did get jump scared by a clip on Twitter not too long ago of him whipping it out on stream with Marty, which was crazy to see. It was
Now
crazy.
you gotta remember that his excuse for everything that happens is that they never said their age before he sent pictures.
Yeah, which is insanity.
That's wrong. He told him how old he was,
That is fucking crazy.
and he went on with it.
He just absolutely he doesn't care at all. He wasn't even phased by the number 15. This insanity.
Penis to her. Eventually, Massel would perform a sting on Cyraxx live, which Cyraxx would lash out even greater this time and desperately make videos saying he's innocent, but to no avail. A trend would begin among Cyraxx's trolls where they'd bait Chance into a live stream where he would try to clear his name and protect his family, but it would only end up in them riling him up further, and he would be screaming like a WWE wrestler.
Come on!
Please be quiet.
Answer me!
Be quiet.
Oh man! Answer me!
These streams would also often have Chance flash his genitals in an unusual form of rage. Another
Oh my
troll
God.
emerged on the scene under the nickname William Gloryhole, who hated Cyraxx with an absolute passion, and the feeling was mutual. William would often copy strike Cyraxx's music under the pseudonym Wance Chilkins, and Chance would believe he was
Wance
losing millions of
Every time I
dollars
hear that, I don't know why. Just Wance Chilkins is so funny to me. Even though it's like it's the simplest thing. I think it's so fucking funny.
Because of him. Another troll was known as N-Word Boy, which was a name that Chance would frequently use while fighting with other people, except replace N-Word with, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
N-Word Boy was basically known for archiving all of Cyraxx's videos, making sure nothing gets memory hold and he's exposed for the creep he is. There are other trolls too, but from what I've seen, these are the ones Cyraxx mentions the most when the police are called out to his place for the 1000th time. Speaking of which, in late
Yeah, right.
2022, Cyraxx had an attempted assassination against him. Well, what actually happened was that Cyraxx just heard a loud snapping noise, saw some damage on his windowsill, and said it was a bullet hole. Cyraxx began blaming Marty and others. Cyraxx called the police, which was a common tradition from Chance and his household at this point, and it would continue on for years. Every time the Akron police are called by Chance or Sally, they would always tell them the same thing: get off the internet. This incident would really cement Chance's victimhood mentality. Another trend in Cyraxx lore is that he would claim to quit the internet only to come back a month or a week later. Sometimes he came back because the trolls would falsely report that he died, but usually he just came back because of his low attention span and inability to stick to his guns. In 2023, trolls began a new tradition: bricking Cyraxx's devices. Cyraxx was extremely gullible, so trolls would send him USB devices that were actually kill sticks, which Cyraxx would insert into his gaming consoles, and it would brick the device, making it unusable. The first instance of this would be Cyraxx bricking his Xbox One when trolls sent him a USB saying that he could jailbreak his Xbox with it. In February of 2023, the Golden Age climaxed into The Fight. Music Biz Marty rented an Airbnb in Akron and showed up at Cyraxx's house. Cyraxx had been talking mad shit towards Marty, threatening violence, death, saying he'd beat his ass in a fight, etc. Marty showed up in Cyraxx's street, taunted him into charging at him, which Cyraxx did. Long story short, Marty beat his ass and took his ring, and Cyraxx ran home crying, being unable to back up his words with his fists. He still claims to have won this fight because he stood up to him. This did nothing to humble him, making sure his disproportionate ego was unchanged. After this, Cyraxx would be very quiet on the internet, posting only briefly. This didn't mean that Cyraxx would stay out of trouble though. Later in 2023, a troll would be protesting outside of Cyraxx's home, holding up a sign saying Chance Wilkins is a child predator. It got to the point where even Cyraxx's neighbors joined in on the protest. Man, even his neighborhood hates this household.
Just take a second to appreciate the form. It's like... You're going to the mines, going to the caves to go farm fucking level 1 goblins or something. This is the shit you see right before you fucking tank the hit from this feeble little fucking bat and absolutely annihilate the little goblin. bro's worth 1 elixir. Look at him.
2 XP.
See it here in a second. That aware of myself, was holding his phone. Cyraxx is here with a bat, and aware of myself will catch it with 1 hand. That is how bad Cyraxx is.
Oh my god!
He caught it with 1 hand and took it away.
That's insane. He's dual wielding it too. That's so crazy. Yo, I'll watch this. I'll continue on so we can enjoy the swing. All right, ready?
Sally and Ed would be yelling at this troll, and then the goblin himself came out with a baseball bat and took a couple of swings at the troll. The police showed up to defuse the situation.
We caught the glimpse of like a little bit of the swing, but that was about it.
And then came again later to officially arrest Cyraxx. And the body cam footage is just beautiful.
Chance, we're gonna have you turn around, put your hands behind your back for me.
Why?
Okay? What's that?
Why?
Because you're under arrest.
Why? Mom, please don't
Relax.
please.
Stop! Calm down.
I'm scared.
I know you are.
Mom, please don't. Please.
Don't scream.
I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail.
Where's your Chance? Where's your shoes?
Christ.
Chance, you don't want to go barefoot. I promise you that.
Mom, I love you.
I love you too.
Sally would bail Chance out, and people were really excited to see him finally be held accountable by the law. Sadly, this troll would drop the case against Chance, which many people took issue with. Similar to Chance's fight with Marty, he claimed he won this fight and said the troll was there to start a riot. Later, Cyraxx came out to defend Daniel Larson, another internet predator who I've covered a few times. It's interesting how Larson managed to interact with 2 high-profile lolcows during his reign of terror. 2024 was more of the same for Chance. He was exposed as a pedophile.
The arrest is crazy. He screamed in her ear.
Once again, he made a bunch of fake calls to the police, got antagonized by Music Biz Marty, and flashed his genitals and bare ass on stream, and he said he'd quit and then come back. You know the drill. 2025 would start off with Chance himself on stream.
I remember this one.
Oh, yep, the one from last week.
But afterwards, Music Biz Marty passed away. For a long while, Cyraxx said Marty faked his own death, showing how much Marty's trolling really made him live rent-free inside of Chance's head. Eventually, he would come to accept Marty's death, though. Nowadays, the usual thing is happening with Cyraxx. He continues to fight with the trolls where they're apparently putting him on a fake trial or something. The latest clip I found funny on him was when he got into a big fight with Sally and Ed after he stood up until 1 a.m. doing karaoke, causing a hilarious screaming match between the three of them.
Whatever, asshole. I do your fucking
Stop it right now!
Hey! That's what you did, asshole.
Get upstairs!
That's what you did.
I believe history is still being made, so who knows when he's going to end up institutionalized because everybody around him hates him, and Sally is pretty much the last person enabling him, and she ain't getting any younger.
Need to find the best way to learn math? It's brilliant.org.
Oh my God,
Brilliant
these
and
fucking
effective
ads.
and
He needs to be institutionalized.
Right? It's insanity. I feel like that was as full of an idea as that gives you. It's like there's still, I imagine, so much more to the story. You know,
Yeah.
it is nice to know like some of the major arcs, and especially when that stream with Marty took place, because I had no idea where that came from. I just remember I saw the clip, you know, the infamous like sticking his wiener out in his bare ass.
On the next one I sent you, this is from June 12th of 2023. This is when they called the cops on people stealing the fence from behind the house.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end of this video, the cops actually talk to Karen, who is the landlord, and this will give you a good example of how much Akron PD knows wholeheartedly what Cyraxx does.
That's so crazy to me that
It's
they
3
know
years
so
ago.
well. 3 years ago.
Yes. Yep, it's from 2023.
All right, sweet. We gotta play this. So this is 15 minutes long. So wait, is it the record deal prank that we're watching?
No, those two can be next.
Okay.
This one kind of gives you an example of how much Akron PD knows about what he does.
Here we go. I just
They watch his
clicked the
video.
wrong one. they watch his videos. I thought they were just familiar with it because they have to go there so much.
You will hear the cop.
Oh my god. That is fucking gold. All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
If you can meet me out back, 'cause my problem is out back. Just leave it. No, you don't need him out here. I woke up to. Well, we've been having problems here. Some people that
You can
have
see the
problems with
fence
some
laying down in the back.
internet scam on Craigslist.
On
They've been doing this
Craigslist.
for about a month now. They've been trying to take everything away. This morning they came to try to take the fence. A couple of guys was responding to Craigslist.
That's so funny.
My landlord says I needed to report it. So I guess for her insurance purposes, but they've been trying to take my car. They've had 4 different people come out here and try to take my car.
Why the police when they're here taking the fence?
Because they took off.
Bruce in chat said she's a looker, bless her heart.
I was asleep.
She's a catch for sure, Bruce.
I was asleep. Went to the bathroom. I heard some noise. I went and looked out the window, and I told them to put the stuff back down, and they left.
Enabler, yeah.
So your son has big issues on the internet.
Yes.
So did he tell the people to come here to take the fence?
No, it's somebody
What
from.
it is these people have an issue with me, and in order to attack me, they're sending people here to do this stuff.
Listen to what Cyraxx says at the end of this deal.
Oh, sorry, 4 or 5. Could you repeat that? You just cut out a little.
what for listen to what Cyraxx is saying, because he calls out FNPD for not doing their air quote jobs in this video.
Nice.
While he's standing behind the door because the child locks are locked and he can't get out.
Fucking locked into the house.
Yo.
Like the goblin he is. All right, hold on. It's not. So should I rewind it and really listen to what he's saying?
Yeah, just before he starts talking, and I'll be quiet so that you guys can listen to it.
All right.
Back down, and they left.
So, your son has big issues on the internet.
Yes.
So, did he tell the people to come here to take offense?
No, it's somebody
What
from.
it is these people have an issue with me, and in order to attack me, they're sending people here to do this stuff.
Alright. 20.
This cop seems like is so fed up with this man.
Yeah, they sent people,
Yeah.
people out here trying to take my
It's
car.
like done with this shit.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I made sure. Can I get reporting, please?
Sure, your number is 66428. 66428.
Copy, thanks.
You're welcome, 23.
Which last name, sorry?
Wilkins.
23, I copy Logan. Copy 1232.
Which source?
Bruce just said she should keep him out in the garage, I think. He's practically that separated, stuck in the attic like that. Ah, the garage is owned by the landlords for storage. That makes sense.
Call CFS
What?
530.
Okay. All right. The owner of the house is going to be here. She wants to. Boy.
Here's your report number. Which phone number?
Not giving away the phone number, of course. I'm sure that's already public knowledge on the internet at this point, if I had to guess.
Yeah, what time did this happen?
About an hour ago.
Thank you, Start the Children DR for a 12-1 assault.
Yeah, American Reaper, I wouldn't be surprised if it was, especially with everything that goes on in the attic. I'm sure it attracts all sorts.
An older gentleman,
White, black.
white. It looked like could have been his son or something.
Is this the shooting on the 11th you're arresting for?
How old are they?
I'd say the one was at least in his 50s. The other one maybe in his 30s.
Okay. What kind of truck?
I don't know. Yeah, all I know is it was black.
And what'd they say when you told them to leave?
They couldn't believe it, but
Roaches on the
they
desk is
just
so
did
crazy.
what I said and put it back, and they left.
But what did they say in the
Bowling team
Oh.
league.
Well, I knew why. If these people are doing this. You wouldn't believe how many things that come up missing.
Well, it's because this chance causes a lot of issues on the internet.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Yes, you do.
Hey, Mouse!
You hear him? No, the fuck I don't. Yeah, you do, Chance. What? That is crazy.
Oh my god. So oblivious to his own actions. It's insane.
Right? He causes his own fucking issues, really.
I don't cause these issues. They do this to us.
You've been here 113
They
times. I've
just-
seen your YouTube videos,
Yeah,
man.
you know,
Yo, that's he said it. He said it. I've been here 113 times. I've seen your YouTube videos, man. Dude's an idiot. The death threats alone is enough, aside from all the other like PDF file stuff he gets up to.
Dude,
And I've seen your videos.
this police officer, he's just so fed up with this family, dog.
Yeah, right. Wouldn't you be? Like, I'd want to switch PDs. I wouldn't want to deal with the goblin. If you've got to arrest him, it means you have to touch him too. You know, that's crazy work.
Yeah. I'd be begging my chief to let me take any other job, like any other place, dude. It's insane.
Seriously, I don't want the.
There are realtors that they use 339 Lloyd Street to send all the rookies to as some sort of like a initiation.
Oh, that is pure hazing.
The same thing.
Those poor rookies, bro. Those poor rookies.
That's the shit that would happen to a freshman in high school on the football team or something. Like, oh, you got to go visit the 339 house. That's the only way you can join the team.
Before you continue,
yeah,
I just gotta say we've reached 23 viewers right now.
Yo,
that's the largest we've ever been on since I've joined these live streams.
Yeah, that's insane.
So
I think we peaked at 19 last time around.
Another Discord come in and another channel that I'm not on. They come and show some support. So who knows if they'll come? I don't know. I'll let people in the chat know if I recognize them.
Yeah, that's fair. And I absolutely appreciate everyone in the chat to just sit down and enjoy some of this Raxx content, get a feel for everything that goes on at the Lloyd House with us, because we're not too familiar with it. So I hope everyone's enjoying the show. I haven't seen much of it, but I did see the show. I think it was PC. Yeah, the PC, the laptop photos that we got to see. I think it was you 4 or 5 that sent them over to me to look at. Those were insane. Those were insane.
The laptop. Oh my god.
The crusty goon top. Yep.
The goon top.
that was crazy. All right, well, okay.
Wait till you see his betting.
Oh god. I'll continue us on.
Go upstairs.
No, I'm tired of people thinking I'm a fucking joke. You clearly don't see what these people do to me.
Okay. I'm gonna go do the report. I'm gonna wait in the refrigerator for the landlord, right?
Okay.
Oh boy. It's like when dogs bark behind those little fucking half door gates.
Yeah.
It's like as soon as that door opens, he's gonna be a bitch for that cop. Yeah, literally, Bruce
Hi.
Beaver.
We're charity.
Bruce Beaver comes in, go upstairs. That was crazy.
Hello, Christopher.
Hello.
I don't even know how to pronounce that second part. I'm sorry.
Christopher Zazel. If I had to guess,
That sounds right.
It sounds good. Yeah, 27 viewers now, actually. Thank you, everyone, for showing the support, showing up for the chat.
Thank you, guys. Oh my goodness.
You got it right. Let's go, first try. Yo, I'm a linguist, bro. Hey guys, I'm new here. How are we, man? All right. Akuma's Wrath. Okay,
Akuma?
dude. Okay,
Akuma?
maybe I'm not. Maybe
Lock
I'm not.
in, bro.
Maybe
Lock
I'm not a
in.
linguist, bro. I wonder if this whole chat blurred with or not blurred, silenced with.
I would assume
Sally.
so.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Hello, Copperhead.
No, how are we, Copperhead? Let's go.
So many people are showing up. I'm so happy.
Yeah, right. We got a lot of people showing out for the Raxx stream. Yo, I'm guessing some of these new people in chat are some of friends of yours, 4 or 5 you've seen around.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I appreciate everyone coming on over to Grubba to hang out with us and watch some Raxx content. Here we go. He unmutes it.
There it is.
I'm the owner.
Okay. What can I help you with?
Was my fencing that stolen?
It wasn't stolen. It was taken down. More than likely, Chance had something to do with it. This was online stuff. Because they're claiming
What is even going on? I only know half of the story. I don't know all the story. I don't know what's going on. I only hear hits and pieces. All I know is my stuff is becoming missing now. They're stealing my stuff.
We've been here 113 times since we got this new system.
113.
Wait, yeah, 113 times these came out, right? That's insanity.
My God.
He has mental issues and whatnot, and he causes a bunch of issues online because we get calls from people out of state saying that he's threatening to kill people, suicide, whatnot. So that's why we're constantly out here.
Is there something we can do?
Victim.
Yeah, still counting, Reaper.
The screen here. Harassment, meet a party, welfare check. All these welfare checks are because of him.
That's awful.
Well, she's a super good runner. I don't want her to go, but I don't know what can be done about Chance. What could have done?
Really nothing, because that's his mom, and his mom's taking care of him.
That's insane.
But see, all these issues, this is all because of chance.
Who's he talking to?
I believe this is Sally, his grandmother, right?
No, that's the landlord, Karen.
Oh,
right.
Oh my God, yeah, you're right. So,
Right.
So she lives. Does she live downstairs in that like house? And do they have the second floor in the attic or something?
No, Karen rents the house to Sally for a super, super cheap rate. If you look up the address on Zillow, they estimate the rent to be around $1,300 a month. But the figure I heard that Karen is charging Sally is around $600. From
600.
I learned this a long time ago, so I don't know if it changed.
Still,
Wow, that's still crazy.
And is she just getting, I'm guessing, stuff from the state for taking care of Chance and just for Social Security or something, right?
I have not been able to verify that. I don't know. Some other people might. Who knows?
Yeah. It's still fun to speculate. It's insane that it's like that it would be that low. Even if that was like 2-3-year-old information, even back in 2020, that's insane rent to be able to have under your belt. So I always wondered too when I was watching the content, like how does a family like this afford a whole ass house, even though they are in like Akron, Ohio.
They afford it because Sally is friends with Karen. They're friends.
I don't know how you could be friends with someone with a son like that. That's insane.
Oh, you got to remember that Sally lies and hides and covers for Cyraxx. So of course she didn't tell Karen anything. She won't.
Yeah, that is
Karen
fair.
has no idea what's going on inside that house and what Chance has done to that room.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, for everything Chance has done in there, you might as well give the fucking house to Sally at this point. But even then, fucking Cyraxx doesn't deserve it. So, all right, I'll continue us on.
Wait, so someone in the chat said that no one in that house currently works, as far as they know.
Yeah, so
if that's true, then how the fuck do they afford that?
It has to be Social Security and some sort of benefits from the state. Then I don't see what else it could be. I mean, if Karen, I think internet troller attacking poor innocent 35-year-old boy. Yeah, chronic. That's probably what her point of view is. Beside from Cyraxx being a little angry down at the stairs. Confirm.
Nobody works in that house. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
State benefits.
State. Yeah.
We moved from Florida. Yeah. Thank you everyone for coming to join. Everyone who knew 405 beforehand, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll continue us on with this video here.
Assault?
Yeah.
Is that to his mom?
No.
He's hit her before.
Oh, nice.
But she won't do nothing about it. She won't do nothing.
Right, so there's somebody assaulted Chance, but he constantly calls in for suspicious vehicles here, whatnot. So like this is all because of Chance, and this is just this year alone, starting on 5th of January. So I don't know what's going on with the fence thing, because she said she woke up. There's a guy that was backed in in the truck with his son, and essentially they were taking the fence down and they were taking sections of the fence. She told him to stop, can't do that, yada yada yada. You're not supposed to be here. So they took the fencing, put it back down, and they just left. So to me, it sounds like they were under the impression that they were allowed to get it. And knowing Chance's history with his online presence, I wouldn't be. So she's saying that they're getting scammed, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'll show you this. If something had to do with Chance.
Is there anything else I can do besides a victim? They ain't got nowhere to go.
No, I know. Honestly, not really.
And she's a good renter. I just want something done with Chance.
Good renter, but she's... Oh, of course we immediately get the ad when I go to pause, too. And good renter, but she's only pulling, like, less than a half of what she could be making off of any normal family that would be renting that house or that unit.
Complacency is crazy.
Right. Just subbed another. Let's go.
Currently resides in Akron, Ohio. At less than 5 feet tall and still living with his grandmother at 31, Chance is one of the most prolific and haunting lolcows online. I do not intend on making any videos on these.
Is he watching the video? A video about it right now?
What in the car?
Dude, is that police officer showing watching one right now? Are you?
I didn't really understand what he was doing for a second there. Hold on.
Listen.
I don't intend on making any videos on these internet cool guys, but this story just has
Yes, he is. Yes, he's playing. Oh hell yeah! Slavic over with another membership. Thank you very much, dude. Wow. This guy's a pimp for everyone in the chat, gifting memberships like crazy.
Dude, Grubba, imagine you're like one of these other like body cam videos come out. And you hear like some cop just watching one of your videos on him.
that would actually be insane. You know, I have a funny story about that. It's not about Cyraxx or the police, but I was sitting down watching watching some YouTube video about Ethan Klein and his whole pedo troll situation with his Reddit. If you guys know anything about it, he just had some freaky things to say about young people on an old Reddit. And I was just sitting there eating my meal, watching my food, and the guy referenced the awful, situation that guy's found himself in. And then I see it's like 100,000 view YouTube video, and the guy flashed the thumbnail that I made of what I had like 100 views or something, talking about the guy.
Yeah,
that was
I
insanity.
remember this. Yeah.
So I would imagine it would be a similar feeling going through this body cam footage and then hearing your own voice being played back to Karen. That would be insane.
Oh my gosh.
I can honestly start this video telling stories of any point of his YouTube saga that spans over 15 years, and you'd most likely find
32 viewers right now. Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
Just a handful of videos that are actually archived, and all relate to him being some kind of rap artist.
This is a guy talking about Chance.
Being signed
Because Chance
He's even at one point allegedly signed with someone, and then over the span of a few months, he's not only stolen all of their music, but the names of the musicians, and completely plagiarizing other artists he's actually considered to be family. Grubba was one of these people, and he offered to let Chance sign to his record label.
So he goes on the internet, he makes videos to drum up attention, and he's had videos. Well, and then he also goes into like live streaming where he's recording things live and people can see it, and essentially like he'll just go on these rants and raves because we. Sorry, just real quick, we've got Slevin again with another membership. Bro's actually the pimp of the chat. Let's continue on. I want to know what he has to say to Karen about this whole situation. Get calls all the time from people out of state saying that Chance is going to go shoot someplace up, go kill somebody. He wants to kill himself, and it's just garnering attention. He has mental health issues, so let's see.
I'm assuming you got a call from
She called.
lady. I called the Akron Police Department just a little bit ago and wanting to see if I could get this handled.
Right.
And the lady told me to come over here and the police would meet me here.
Yeah. If you have, I'm not sure how familiar you are using YouTube or whatnot.
I'm not.
Okay. Well, you can go on YouTube
Okay.
and you can just search Cyraxx, Cyraxx, Akron, and all these videos are on him.
What the heck is that? What is?
Yeah, I can only imagine what she saw. What the heck is that?
A lot of these videos are people talking about Cyraxx and all the videos that he's posted. YouTube's taken down a lot, but these are the ones that are just archived. So you can do Cyraxx.
Zazel, you're absolutely right.
Akron.
This is a non-verified 37587 Dorchester Road, District 8, time now 12:47.
And all this footage of Chance, that's from his videos.
So there's nothing we can do about this. Nothing we can do.
Other than the victim, because his mom, she is taking care of him, so he has a caretaker.
Well, I can't evict him. How can I evict him without evicting the whole family?
No, you can evict individual people. But another route I suggest maybe going is
Please, like anything.
Adult Protective Services. But the only issue is that she's taking care of him. But
she won't do anything. I've asked her to cut off the internet, and she won't. I've asked her why.
She enables it.
She said why should I have to suffer? And I'm like, what part of the problem did you
Misspelled
understand?
Raxxologist in chat.
And she got huffy with me, and I'm like, whoa, okay, forget it. So I'm trying to figure out how we can solve this without kicking her out.
No, I understand, and you can have him evicted,
Well, that ain't gonna cut because he ain't got nowhere to go.
Right. So that's why maybe call Adult Protective Services. So, and just to give you an idea,
If I would call that, would I have to give my name and everything?
you can remain anonymous.
And what would that do?
Well, if there's enough, here's what I want you to do. We have this new system. We got this new system back in 2019. So we've had 113 calls just on this new system since November of 2019. We've been coming here well before this new system. My advice would be to go down to the station. You don't need the printouts of the notes of every single call, but try and get a list of every single time you've came out. Well, we've came out here since Chance and his mother lived here. All those calls, and they can you can get them listed like this, where it's just all in rows. Get that. I would call Adult Protective Services. Let them know what's going on. Tell them about how many times we've been out here since this new system.
You said how many? 100 what?
113 times with this new system.
Real quick.
But we've been coming out here
before. When was this video? Oh, 2023.
2023.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, yeah. All right.
For that. So get a total number of calls of how many times we have come out here because of Chance. And I would give them this website. Tell them YouTube, look up Cyraxx, Cyraxx.
Can you write that down?
Yeah, let me write that down for you.
Thank you.
Cyraxx.
I am just really beside myself.
Yeah.
It's sad that nothing came of this interaction.
That way,
that it didn't get institutionalized.
They can go online and watch those videos.
Even just like a nice call to adult protective services to have like them come maybe inspect the house or like do a little interview. Like I'm sure if they saw, or I don't know if they've had any interactions with Cyraxx before, but I'm sure seeing some of the shit that comes out about him would be very concerning for people who have to deal with, the mentally ill adults like Cyraxx, Like he should not be on the internet. He should have all sorts of like restrictions on what he can and cannot do throughout the day. Should not really be touching any electronics unless they're completely offline. Like give him a Nintendo 64 and that's it or something, so he can race or whatever. Because I know he has fucking real interest in racing because he did that F1 stuff. But it's crazy.
That dang Snake that used to be on like your old Nokia phone.
What used to be on an old new Nokia phone?
That game called Snake, where you had to weave your way through obstacles with this little tiny character. That is the only thing. That is the only thing that Raxx should be allowed to do.
Yeah, no,
I'd agree.
Absolutely. I'd definitely have to agree with you on that because like whatever he does, he shouldn't be on the internet. Like give him even like a Game Boy. Give him a Game Boy and let him play Galaga. That's it. Oh hell yeah, Slevin Cobra again. He's going to be the pimp of the chat and give another person a gift membership. Absolutely
actually
stud.
Insane. This guy's a stud.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
We'll continue on with this video, but that's crazy, bro.
Typically, if APS deems somebody needs like special attention and care or even more just being thoroughly watched over, because of the inability for them to care for themselves or cause issues or whatnot, they would take custody of them and they would put them in a home setting where they can monitor him.
Because I was wondering if I need to get a lawyer.
You wouldn't need to. I mean, if you're going to evict them, you would just have to go down to the county.
I don't want to do that. I want him to get help.
Right. So, but as far as this fence, there's not much we can do about that.
I've already called my insurance.
Okay.
I have a $500 deductible, so. But why would I get another fence for somebody to come to try to steal that one down too?
Well, that's the thing. I don't even think it's. They're not stealing.
Well, it is stealing. They're coming on my property.
No, it's because of Chance.
I know, but they're still coming on my property.
But Chance is allowing it to.
Oh my goodness.
Slevin Cobra again with the super chat. Let's see. He said, "Can we get an F Tibbs?" I don't want to use the actual expletive, but F Tibbs Tibbs TV. He's a freak just like Cyraxx. He was Cyraxx's buddy. I don't know too much about him, but everything I've seen about him, I do not like. Especially not his little wife he's got.
On Tibbs. And I'm sorry to interject.
No.
Tibbs was one of the only people to actually get Cyraxx to admit to being a pedophile.
Which is insane because I know he doesn't like to admit that he's wrong at all.
Tibbs is a weird individual too. But he was one of the only ones to get him to admit it.
Yeah, I know Tibbs had some weird like moral grandstanding he did with the whole situation too, even though he himself is a pretty bad person. But it was insane to see, because I knew there was like one or two clips floating around of Cyraxx just straight out admitting it, and I knew one of them was that like little gaming session they did. I actually used that in the video I put out about a Cyraxx supporter, and that was the whole. I am a PDF file. I, Chance Wilkins, am a PDF file or whatever, which was crazy.
Yeah, he didn't want to end up the same way as his dad.
Oh yeah, because his dad was a freak too, right?
Yep, his dad has great multiple women. There was a bike path in Akron where he.
Oh yeah, we watched that earlier today, right?
14 years old. And then later on in life, Rupel, who is Chance's dad, moved to Alaska and went trans.
It went what?
He went trans. His name is now Angus. Oendes. I think it's spelled really weird.
Wengus? What?
Wengus.
That's fucking crazy. Not to rip on like anyone who is trans, but like I feel like it's fairly often that it occurs, like say for Chris Chan, for instance, where they think that becoming a woman will just automatically shield them from any wrong that they've done in their past, especially when it comes to like sexual like crimes like that in that nature. Like it's crazy to see Angus but Gaelic spelling. Oh, Angus beef. Well, Angus Ravenwood bike path was in Alaska. That's where Raxx was born. Transplanting. Raxx does kind of look like he would be living in Alaska. I feel like there's a
transitioned to.
Oh, nice.
Good night.
Oh, good night, Felicia.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging out in chat. All right, we'll continue on. We'll continue on with this video. It's just the more and more you hear about Cyraxx, and even everyone who surrounds him.
Did you ask
Tibbs or his father?
He started coming up with some concoct story, but he goes, no. When I'm talking to Mom, she goes like, we're being scammed. And I go, are you sure, Chance? Because she locked Chance in the house when I was talking to her in the back. I go, are you sure Chance didn't arrange something with somebody on Craigslist? She goes, no. And Chance says, no, that's not how it happened.
Yeah, that video of the bells were talking about.
So he concocted something with somebody on the internet.
I'll head over there here.
She's had to change her phone number so many times, okay? And so this last time she did, these people found out her number and they're bothering her, and they're bothering me too. They're calling me, and I just don't answer. I don't answer any phone number I don't know, so I just don't answer it.
Yeah.
But it's them.
It could be any whole host of people too. Because Chance has been doing this for years.
Tell me who
sorry, I don't mean to interject.
Yeah,
but,
no worries.
Felicia made a great point about how he looks like a cave dweller. I think he looks almost identical to like what modern renditions of like the Neanderthal or like a Homo sapien would look like.
That early Homo sapien. Yeah, all he's really missing is that crazy brow, because he's got the gnarly teeth like he's been chewing on rocks all his life. He's got like the crazy slouched over fucking like knuckle dragging physique.
Dude, he looks like a Neanderthal with none of the benefits, like no dense muscles or dense bone density, just nothing, right? Just the look.
Clearly no cold resistance like the Neanderthals had either, because he really struggled and almost died trying to make his way over to the bus stop and figure out how to make his way home on the mall incident last week.
His intelligence is comparable too.
I don't know. I think if you pitted him against a Neanderthal for like a fucking calculus exam or something, the Neanderthal would have to score higher. He's the melted guy. That's crazy. The melted guy from RoboCop. Someone in chat said. Run to the litter, Neanderthal, for real. Alright, I'll continue on with this video.
Like I said, I'm writing all this down for you. You can call Adult Protective Services, see if they can help you out. But if not, if you want to stop dealing with this, next step is just to evict him.
See you later, Zazel. Thanks for hanging out.
See you, man.
So, and the fact that the two men that came here in broad daylight, pulled in the driveway and casually were taking the fence down to load up, and then when she came out and stopped them, they unloaded the fence and they put it back down because she told them you're not allowed to take it. So it's not like they were coming here just to steal fencing right there, because you can go to a vacant home and take the fence. And there's
Did you happen to talk to these people?
No, they were gone. So I asked her, I was like, did you talk to them? Like, did you ask them like what's going on? And she said, she's like, no, I was asleep. I heard banging, so I woke up and I came outside and I saw them taking the fence down and loading it up. And that's when she stopped them, and they said okay, and they put it back down. So if they really wanted to steal it, they wouldn't have unloaded it. They would have just drove off with it. But they put it back down, placed it next to the garage, and left. So from the way things sound, it doesn't even sound like it's really truly a theft. But when Chance was listening, he says, no, this is what happened, when I was on the internet, essentially, is what he said. And Mom cut him off. So people trying to steal her cars and whatnot, suspiciously.
At any point in time, if ever there is anything that you can take him away and take him to get him some help before I can do something about it, if there's anything, you can't do anything about the internet and nothing, huh? Nothing about cyber or whatever that is? I mean, I don't know nothing about
freedom of speech. So until he
wants to call in like the cyber crime unit to stop all the trolls from harassing Cyraxx.
Unless he says something in front of officers that he wants to hurt somebody or he wants to hurt himself, we can't pink slip him.
Have you seen anything like him saying that on the internet with all them things you watching?
I haven't watched enough to where, because I honestly, I'll be real with you, I just don't want to watch this trash.
I understand that.
That's crazy to hear from a cop. I don't want to watch his trash.
So
I've called the police, I've called my insurance, I don't know who else to call. This is the first time I've got involved, because now they're taking my property. They've taken my bricks too. I
remember hearing about the bricks.
And they're gone.
That's because of Chance.
Like, if his landlord truly doesn't know a lot of what's going on with the whole Chance situation, like, I do kind of feel like really bad for her. Like, her shit's getting stolen. She's constantly having to deal with these cops because of them. She's like,
so Adult Protective Services, that's the phone number.
In a way responsible for it, but not.
The name Cyraxx, Akron.
Does anybody know if they ever, or 4 or 5, if you can shed some light on this? Was he like? Did they ever like follow up with Adult Protective Services, or did that just go nowhere?
From what I hear, Adult Protective Services is only for people above 60 years old. He doesn't fit the age requirement. They can't do anything.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ignorant to that.
I didn't understand that. I thought, well,
hazmat teams come out and do his address because people would call.
That's fucking great. You probably do need you need like a fucking double layered hazmat suit to just go up into fucking Cyraxx's attic.
We've got so much to cover. We can't cover it all tonight. We might have to do like a weekly or bi-weekly thing. We'll go start to finish and go over it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely open to doing way more Cyraxx content streams because I feel like a stream is a way better avenue to go about looking at all the Cyraxx stuff rather than the making a video on it, because I could spend so much time on like an hour-long video and still not have it be enough. Oh, yo, welcome Felicia. Thank you for the membership. Holy cow. As of today, Cyraxx will be looking for a new home with his buddy troll group because I saw this. I screenshotted that earlier today. I don't know if you've seen this 405 in your search because
I have. Edward Boys and other people have posted the screenshots. It is so typical. And he did not have internet at that time, so he had to go and. I don't know how he did it. I don't know if the neighbor gave it to him or whatever, but he was running off a neighbor's hotspot. He's been quiet today. He hasn't posted anywhere.
Yeah, I saw that I think 1 or 2 of his YouTube channels where he's been ban evading got taken down too.
He lost 2 of them. And we're working on his other one right now.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it was I saw that in the screenshot it was like he was asking if anyone in this Ronin clan group chat would let him stay at their place because the home is getting so toxic.
And mind you, that is very predictable. And anybody who follows that falls for it and lets Raxx into their house, like,
oh yeah, it's over for them.
you're gonna find out and you're gonna regret it.
Yeah, I would hope no one in that group chat would let that happen, but it means the end of it. Like, it means the end for them. Like, not like in like the more serious route, just like when it comes to getting harassed by people online on the internet, because people do not like Raxx. People do not like supporters of Raxx, and oh my god, it's like the worst possible decision you could probably make.
And Felicia, you're gonna have. I am not one to attract the top three in a situation like that as far as his channel name. But if you know where to look, you will get hints, and you will find it out.
Yeah, I would. I would definitely also refrain from dropping the channel, just because there's people out there who are just gonna sub and support him, and the more people that sub, you're supporting and inflating the dude's ego. We can't really have that, especially considering.
The best thing to do with Raxx, if you find his channel, and just like anybody else, you're gonna want to keep an eye on this little bastard. Just I have him on a different tab. I've got 4 monitors in my setup.
Mm-hmm.
I should send a picture of Raxx. He'll probably die of jealousy, but put him on a tab or bookmark it. Don't stub to that little idiot.
It's really not worth it. It's not worth, because you're in a way you're attaching yourself to supporting the guy. As CVG said, bookmark, don't sub. Absolutely.
People will find out if you subdue him. And this little anti-Raxx community is very cutthroat. They will put you through the same thing that they do Raxx. It's bad.
To an extent, I understand too, because supporting him in many ways is just enabling him even worse than fucking Sally does.
In reality, he will never, ever, ever get monetized ever again on YouTube. In reality, this is for what he says during streams. This is for what he does. He'll never get monetized. But
he's no self-control.
Not sub.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's definitely a great takeaway when it comes to his channel, because the people who want to keep an eye on him, you know where to look, how to find him. So.
Yes, there's a guy named Risky. There's a guy named Risky that sent him his old PC, and he's been noted as of late to send another computer to him, or in the process of it. And anybody that helps out Raxx deserves exactly what they get.
Oh, for sure. That's actually the funny you bring up the PC, because the guy I mentioned earlier, David Nguyen, I actually covered in a portion of that video, is that he was considering on Reddit for a very long time flying out to Cleveland, driving down to try to hand deliver a PC to Cyraxx to make sure it does not get tampered with. So people like that, you do not want to be like that guy. Absolutely not.
No, I watched your video too. That was a good one.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I butchered some of the editing in that, but the main point of the video still kind of gets across, and it's that like you don't want to support Cyraxx. I felt like that was a good lead to get some people over before we started this stream too.
So do we want to? We pretty much got the gist.
Yeah, I'd say.
Since we have him here, or did have him here. Let's go ahead and play the Root Dr. Thorne video I sent a link to you for Cyraxx's psychology. Because Root Dr. Thorne, he nails this. It is 100% spot on and very accurate.
Oh, that would be Root Dr. Thorne. Is that the latest one that you sent for him, not the one from earlier?
And then we'll do the 2 others, which segue the part 1 and the part 2 that segue into the Bender Boy records. And I think we can leave it there for the night, and we'll me and you and Hayes will work on it in calls throughout the week to figure out what we cover and where we go. But I think this stream right here, we've covered a lot of various things and giving the people a good idea of what's really happening.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely looking forward to the psychology of Raxx right now for this next one. So I hope he doesn't mind that we're sharing it with the masses on stream.
I do have to interject.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
I unfortunately do have to tap out after this video. I'm employed, unfortunately. So
that's fair.
Hey, lucky you now. I've been unemployed for 2 years. Not by my choice.
That's fair. You know, all different.
That Gabe Newell.
What?
Sorry.
Oh
no,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
I was looking at the YouTube shorts. My apologies. My apologies.
No, that's fair. I do want to get through the next two videos before we end it. So I'll stay on stream with you guys. But I'm employed, unfortunately. Yeah, no, I feel you. I have to be in work at 7 a.m. tomorrow. But I'm just gonna stay up and scroll on my phone anyways until like 2 in the morning. So I don't mind being up a little later. So I was.
Thank you for having me, though.
Of course, it was a pleasure as always having you on the stream, Mr. Hadez. We'll definitely have to have you on again. It was, always a pleasure.
Of course.
Have a great night, dude.
I'm not leaving yet. Don't get too excited, guys. Come on now.
Yeah, let's get this guy Hadez out of the stream. I don't want to fucking listen to this guy yap anymore.
but I'll finish this video and then I'll hop off for the night.
All right, sounds like a plan. So you guys ready to get right into the psychology of Raxx?
Yes.
Alrighty.
So with the invention of the white van at the mall story and the recent revelation that Chance's biological aunt said that his mother Connie was a pathological liar, I thought I'd do a little bit of armchair psychiatry and just read up on pathological lying in general. So I'm more confused now today than I was yesterday when I was doing the research. Everything that I was reading was saying that compulsive lying is the one where you have a motivation for your lies. You're trying to gain something. And pathological lying was uncontrollable. There wasn't a clear goal in mind when you were lying. But today, I asked my very, 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 very intelligent AI assistant, and it's telling me the exact opposite. It's saying that compulsive lying doesn't have a clear motivation, whereas pathological lying is the one that you do to try to make yourself attention or, make yourself seem like you have more than you have. So I'm going to just read what the AI says.
Makes sense.
While the terms are often used interchangeably in casual conversation, mental health professionals generally distinguish them by intent, awareness, and underlying motivation. Here are the key differences between compulsive and pathological lying. Compulsive lying. Compulsive lying is primarily a habitual behavior. For these individuals, lying has become a reflective response, often developed in childhood as a coping mechanism. Motivation. They often lie for no clear reason or personal gain. These lies are automatic and told out of habit rather than a desire to manipulate. See, so yesterday when I was reading, it was the exact opposite. It was saying that pathological lying was that. Nature of the lies. Usually small, mundane, or white lies. They might embellish a story just to make it more interesting or to avoid a minor, uncomfortable truth. Awareness and guilt. Compulsive liars are typically aware that they are lying because they recognize their behavior is wrong. They often feel guilt, shame, or embarrassment after the fact. So yeah, this one, no, definitely not Raxxo. He definitely feels no shame, guilt, or embarrassment after it.
Yeah, no, every single time I've seen him get caught in a lie or at all, he just doubles down. He feels absolutely no remorse at all for it. At least that's what it seems like to me. Dude is a degenerate.
Reaction to confrontation. If caught, they are more likely to admit the lie, though they may immediately tell another one to cover up the embarrassment. Association. Often linked to conditions like ADHD, bipolar disorder, or high levels of anxiety, where impulsivity plays a major role.
Awaken to
Nice,
a world
of course, another ad.
in Final Fantasy 14 Online.
Love this game. Hey, I'm sorry.
No,
this is
no.
my Cyraxx. I love this game.
No.
Okay, so here is what is pathological lying. Pathological lying, also known as pseudo-fantastica. It's also called mythomania, and I really like the word mythomania. It kind of makes me think about a Game Boy game where you would have to fight and collect elder things. Is a more complex and calculated pattern of behavior. It is often considered a symptom of deeper personality issue. Motivation. These lies usually serve a specific internal purpose: to gain attention, admiration, or to manipulate a situation. Those all check right there. They often aim to create a larger-than-life persona. That also checks. Nature of the lies. Elaborate, grandiose, and extensive. A pathological liar may weave a complex web of stories that span years, often mixing small truths with major fabrications to make them believable. That also checks out. Soul senses? Come on, soul senses? That's such a crazy lie. And he would have. If someone hadn't called him out, he would have just kept on going. Yep. And he did keep on going, even when he was called out. Awareness and guilt. They may have blurred senses of reality and sometimes begin to believe their own lies. They typically show very little remorse or guilt, even when their lies harm others.
Sounds like Raxx.
There's another check. Reaction to confrontation. When confronted with evidence, they rarely admit the truth. Instead, they tend to double down. KFC took the double down away! They tend to double down, becoming defensive or creating even more elaborate lies to protect the original story. Check. There's another check. Association. Frequently associated with personality disorders such as narcissistic personality disorder or antisocial personality disorder. So, when I was watching stuff about it, here's like the first thing that I was watching, and this guy is the one who was saying that compulsive lying was thought out, while pathological lying was not thought out.
Yeah, I don't think Chance thinks through most of his lies very well, or at least doesn't really weave them together in that whole like grandiose like plan aspect of it. I feel like it's more like on the fly. He's lying to either for his own betterment or to make himself feel more like grand and crazy. I agree. My guess is Cyraxx frontal lobe challenge. Yep. Yep. It's one of his inner culture members. Lobotomy. Yeah, he's a lobotomite.
This, he made a point, and let's just like play this.
Or simply a symptom of another mental illness. After all, it's easy to confuse pathological lying with other psychiatric conditions involving untruths. For example, narcissistic and histrionic personality disorders involve deceiving others, though in both of those conditions, the liar seeks to gain personal accolades, admiration, and attention.
So then I was thinking, okay, so it's narcissistic or this other thing that he said. So I had to go research and look up this histrionic personality disorder. Histrionic personality disorder, HPD, is a mental health condition characterized by a pervasive pattern of excessive emotionally and attention-seeking behavior. It is one of the cluster B personality disorders, which are generally described as dramatic, emotional, or erratic. For someone with HPD, their self-esteem is almost entirely dependent on the approval and attention of others, rather than a stable internal sense of self-worth. So now, I could read through this.
Kind of plays into
Cyraxx's like I know what I'm talking about. Or I could just take the audio from a video that I watched when everything was just clicking. I was like, yes, this is it, 100%. So let's just watch this.
Histrionic personality disorder. A histrionic personality disorder is a psychological condition marked by a pattern of constant attention-seeking, emotional overreaction, or an overwhelming desire to be noticed.
All of those check.
A histrionic personality disorder is one of a group of conditions called dramatic personality disorders. People with a histrionic personality disorder can seem highly dramatic and approval-seeking. They may also exhibit sexually provocative behavior.
Well, that checks out.
Make loud and
Does check
inappropriate
out.
appearances.
Yeah, loud and appropriate
I wish
appearances.
I had the time
That's
and
an understatement, I
energy
feel.
to cut in different things that he does, make loud and inappropriate appearances. Him like jumping up onto like Marty's panel, whipping it out and whatnot.
Yeah.
It can be easily influenced by others.
Yet again, another check. Easily influenced by others.
The condition is 4 times more common in women than in men.
That's crazy work.
Oh.
That was great. He seems so satisfied with that joke, too.
50% of the general population. The condition develops during adolescence and can have a negative impact on the ability to function in social, occupational, or academic settings.
Yet again, more evidence.
Yeah.
He can't function socially. He definitely didn't function academically, being in school for so many years. And
we touched
he's
on
never
that
had a
earlier
job, so-
today.
Therefore, an individual
23-year-old
with this
freshman.
condition may have problems doing well at school or maintaining employment later in life.
This is literally, like, he's a case study for this.
Causes. The cause of the disorder is unknown. It is believed that genetics and childhood events may both be involved.
So, Connie and Rupel's DNA, that's some genetics right there.
Factors that may influence the disorder may include
He is shaped like a
psychological
spin.
styles and ways a child learns to cope with stress while growing up.
Were you about to say something, Mr. Hadez?
No. What's it called? Something was resting on my keyboard, and I was typing it on Discord by accident.
This
Keep
guy.
going.
All right.
Shut up and
This
keep
fella.
playing the video.
Right there.
A lack of punishment or criticism as a child.
More Sally's doing. A lack of punishment or criticism as a child. That's like one of the main causing factors of it. So just more proof that she is at fault.
Symptoms. A person with a histrionic personality disorder may constantly seek reassurance or approval, attention, dress provocatively, or
Cyraxx,
display
the album
inappropriate
deal.
seductive behavior.
Then Yahoo will give it to him.
Blame personal failure or disappointment on others.
I can't believe. Whenever I was watching this originally, I was just like, oh my god, this is it. This is it.
Be uncomfortable in situations where they are not the center of attention. Use physical appearance to gain attention.
Yo,
That one right there. Use physical appearance to gain attention. That's why he's like, what's it really about? No, it's about the way I look, isn't it?
Yup.
He that's the only thing that he has. So he doesn't care that it's negative, because that's one of the like factors of it. They don't care if it's negative or positive attention, just any kind of attention whatsoever.
That's probably why he feeds into those like
Shift
panels so much,
emotionally
joining
rapidly.
those panels with all his
Be
detractors.
easily influenced by others, especially those who treat them approvingly.
Look at that. Easily influenced by others. Buddy trolling.
Be very dramatic and emotional. Make rash decisions.
Rash decisions. More like Raxx decisions.
Consider
Hey,
relationships.
one note here.
What's up?
One note here is that when he comes on those panels, more than likely, the people that create the panels send him the links, knowing that he cannot help himself. He has to get on there. He has to. That's what Root Dr. Thor is getting at. He has to. He can't avoid it. He can't just turn it off. He has to do it. He has to get up there.
It's like an addiction for him. It literally does not matter where the attention comes from or who it comes from. He just needs the attention. And Root Dr. Thorne just has it hook, line, and sinker with this whole, Raxxology of it all.
And if everybody stopped talking about Raxx, he would lose his mind. He cannot have nobody talking about it. He has to have it.
Yeah, no matter what. I mean, in a way, I guess you could probably argue that any of the detractors or any of us are really supporting Raxx, because it's just feeding into this delusion or this like mental illness, really, that the attention, he's just loving it. He's eating it all up. No matter how angry he gets, really. But
he seems like he wants to pretend to hate it, but I think somewhere deep and down in his little Grinch heart, he really does enjoy all of the attention he gets.
Yeah, just
if Cyraxx doesn't get any attention, he's relegated to being a little boy at 35, stuck in his grandmommy's attic, and he has nothing, and he can't stand that.
Yeah,
it almost makes you like worried that if he wasn't so preoccupied with the trolls, like what would he get up to in order to get that attention? Like what lengths would he go in order to gain some attention from the masses, you know?
Yeah, you do something drastic, I assume.
God. All right, I'll continue us on with this video. It's just crazy to think about and deliberate on.
Than they actually are.
I can't believe, like, literally checking off every single thing.
Show emotion that is vague, shallow, and rapidly changing.
Cycle. Raxx cycle.
Show excessive sensitivity to criticism or disapproval.
Calling people out.
Have a low tolerance for frustration or delayed gratification. Threaten in an attempt to get attention. This is it. This is it. Get attention. Be self-centered and rarely show concerns.
It's like literally somebody just wrote down all of his characteristics.
For others.
Yeah.
Diagnosis and treatment. A person's behavior, appearance, history, and physical evaluation are usually enough to make a diagnosis.
His appearance, history, they can make a diagnosis. That's what he has.
That's almost crazy.
I'm going to go ahead and diagnose him. I'm not a psychiatrist,
insanity.
but he checks every single box.
Really fits the
And
bill.
like, there's even some more stuff over here. Appearance as a tool. They consistently use their physical appearance, flashy clothes, eccentric styles to draw eyes towards them. It's all his
Something
little
about his
doodads, little
eccentric
chains, bracelets, hat. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, with his
leather jacket.
grandma's leather jacket.
Vague
Yeah.
speech. They speak in a highly dramatic, impressionistic way that lacks substance or detail. So, that's
How are
another
we?
one. But this right here, suggestibility, they are easily influenced by others, current trends, or authority figures.
It seriously is like almost like
So
a
crazy.
receipt for purchasing Cyraxx, like what you're getting
And
in
now
the box.
let's read about it versus narcissism. Because both involve a high need for attention, they are often confused. However, the underlying motivation is different. The narcissist wants admiration and status. They want to be seen as superior, powerful, or the best. They often lack empathy and may be cold or calculating. You see, like, that seems like, yeah, that could be him. He definitely wants to be the best, powerful, superior, in God mode, all that stuff. But then it says for the histrionic one, they want attention, whether it's positive or negative. And that's him. He wants negative attention. And also, they are often willing to appear fragile, dependent, or even silly just to be noticed. Unlike narcissists, they are often capable of empathy, though it may be expressed in a superficial way. I don't know. He might have some empathy. I don't know. I don't really think he does.
I gotta agree with Doctor.
I don't think he does. But I think he's definitely leaning more towards the histrionic than just
it's
plain
all
old
dead
narcissism.
inside of him.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have the capacity for it because he's too busy thinking about who he's gonna prey on or how he's gonna get his next little dose of or little hit of attention.
He chases the dopamine rush.
Seriously.
So, and then they're saying it's genetics. Same thing as that little audio that we watched. So anyways, thanks everybody.
Yeah, I think Dr. Thor did a pretty good job.
I'll just go ahead and say it. 100%.
You know,
that's it. He's got a histrionic.
It was almost like he was listing off every single thing that like goes on in Cyraxx's head, but it was just he was reading off the diagnosis for this stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's very blatantly obvious that like Cyraxx is like a narcissistic liar, and I mean it's obvious. I'm sure I'm stating the obvious here, but like it's he just fits the bill. Like it's like putting a hat on a hat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fits fucking perfectly. You don't really need a doctor to kind of see.
Imagine being his psychiatrist.
Oh God.
I'd quit my job.
Yeah, but he's such a liar. Like, I feel like it would be hard to get the full picture unless you sat down and fucking scroll through the hours and hours worth of content that there is out there on him, like the stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. Prestigious News Worldwide.
I gotta tap out here. Thank you for having me, McGrubba, and thank you all for watching. I mean, he's gonna still be here, but I gotta go.
Anytime, Hadez. It was a pleasure, Mr. Hadez. Everyone, say goodbye to my handsome co-host.
I'll see you guys. Thank you so much.
That's good. All right, we can continue on to the final 2 videos of the stream before we all have to hop off.
This is part 1 and part 2. This is about where I started following Cyraxx with the Better Boys. I got kind of thrown into it by the YouTube algorithms from watching King Cobra. Somehow I came upon Raxx, and this is about where it happened.
That's crazy. I do remember watching a decent amount on Cobra. R.I.P. Cobes, by the way, the Gothic King.
Yeah,
but
I really misunderstood. He was a good dude.
Yeah, I think there was a lot going on there. It was kind of sad to see how it all ended up turning out. It was just he was way too young.
Started making his own alcohol.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely, and I think there was it was kind of sad to see too as he slowly started to deteriorate a little bit with his dental hygiene. But I did honestly love watching some of his food combos. All right, we'll get into this. This is the Bender Boys video you sent me. You ready, guys?
Yep, that was 1, right?
Yep.
And by the way, you guys remember, this was all a prank. Getting trolled this early. Look how much different you look.
Yeah, he looks like his mouth doesn't look nearly as rotten as it does now.
That's all his teeth. He's probably not drooling as much.
His beard looks like it's actually had a fresh trim almost. Like it's at a more manageable length. It's not just all over the place.
On both sides.
Yeah. All right, we'll get right into this one then. This is by Gaming Menace. Let's see.
Yo, Cyraxx, I got an announcement to make.
What's up, dude?
Well, the video's not doing as well as we thought it was going to.
Yeah.
And speaking with the team here at Bender Boys Records, they deemed you unmanageable.
How?
And then we had to sell your contract, man.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Are you? No, dude.
We sold it this morning.
Are you fucking serious right now?
Yeah, the video didn't perform as well as we thought it was going to.
Yo, the reveal on the noggin.
Are you fucking serious? I put in all that hard work for nothing? Are you serious right now?
Well, we sold the contract.
Bro, you're fucking stupid. You're stupid, man.
Oh my god.
What the fuck, man? I put in all that hard work for you and the crew for what? What the fuck, man?
Well, we sold your contract, so you're still tired.
You know what? Fuck you and fuck the Bender Boys. I'm doing this shit on my own. Fuck you.
Do you want to know who we sold it to?
I already know. Music, bitch, Marty. Fucking cunt bag.
Yeah.
That was fucking crazy. Of course, he already knew it was going to be sold to Music Biz Marty. That was insanity. All right, so I think next up we have the part 2 of the record deal that Mr. 405 sent over for me. So this one's a little longer. This is about 15 minutes long. But that was insane to see his reaction to them selling it to fucking Music Biz Marty. R.I.P. Marty, by the way. Let's watch this, guys. Oh.
Good morning, afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Internet Uncapped. We did part 1 of this video. Now we're about to do part 2, and what the video is today. Let me just do one thing. I gotta make sure I'm totally prepared. And I gotta change my background.
Yeah,
we are gonna be talking about. Yeah, I was drinking some water.
Yeah.
There we go.
There he is.
Everyone's favorite horse, Cyraxx.
Yuck.
So we're going to be talking about his record deal. This is part 2. I'm not actually going to do the glasses. But this is part 2 of his record deal. Just a quick recap of the first one. Cyraxx thought that he was going to be getting a record deal and he was going to make millions of dollars. Well,
seems like that didn't happen.
Then learned that was not true. And what was his reaction? Well, let's jump right into it. Let's find out.
Indeed.
I'm assuming they watched the clip
Menace.
here.
He placed. This is his whole video. We're going to be reacting to the whole thing. We don't really react to the whole video too often. We tend to do parts, but this one's 1 minute 24 seconds. Short videos like this is kind of hard. But we'll leave the link in the description.
Yo, Cyraxx.
Yeah, seriously.
I got an announcement to make.
I'll skip through this.
Even my background. Don't be fooled by that
here we
stupid look. Don't be deceived by this stupid look. This is a very much evil person. Or even my background. Don't be fooled by that stupid look. This is very much an evil person that only cares about himself, and he will do anything and everything to screw people over to make sure that he can get the toys that he wants. Cyraxx is not an adult. Marty, Music Biz Marty, R.I.P. He put it best. Cyraxx is a 12-year-old who is on a permanent summer vacation. This is what you get. You get this man-child. Sabrina Carpenter, man-child. You know what? When we post this video on TikTok, we'll put that song, man-child.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much what it is. And we'll hear his reaction.
And speaking with the team, and then
how Cyraxx? He just told you the metrics that they have for you to meet. You're not meeting the bare minimum. Cyraxx, you should understand failing, considering the fact that you were in your 20s in high school.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean how? Like, come on, man. This is why you were in your 20s in high school. You just can't understand basic functions or what even is the bare minimum. Because all you want to do is just play video games all day and play make pretend. Cyraxx, another thing no one's ever said this is my hot take. There's an episode of South Park where the boys are pretending to be police officers. And they get bored at the end of the day after solving crimes around South Park that they decide to play laundromat. That's Cyraxx. That's 110% Cyraxx. 4th graders from South Park. That's what he is. Oh, we're going to do this instead. Oh, we're going to go do this instead. That's Cyraxx. But instead, it's always like things like, oh, we're going to go be an e-racer. We're going to go be a rapper. We're going to go make our own genre of music. We're going to go be a video game streamer. We're going to go be a vlogger, whatever. That's Cyraxx. Like, it's absolute insanity. It's always a nothing burger with this guy.
Yep.
He's so right.
We had to sell your contract, man.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Are you no, dude?
We sold it this morning.
Companies don't sell contracts. Like, you're not in the NFL, you're not in the NBA, MLB, you're not in any sports association where they can say, hey, Cyraxx, you're not really working out for this soccer club, so we sent you to Ghana. Like, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Real Madrid has sent Cyraxx to Ghana.
Bender Boys send Cyraxx on a vacation.
That's a good point to make. Something wicked. I think he would be kind of angry that they're not boys because, he loves people of the younger demographic.
He's like, what, huh? What? What do you mean, what?
No. I think it's settling in. Like he you can tell like in a second like he's gonna get super pissed.
Right. But no, it's funny that way though. He's like, what?
Yeah. Again, he's a dope.
Are you fucking serious right now?
Yeah, the video didn't perform as well as we thought it was going to.
Fuck, dude. Are you fucking serious? I put in all that hard work for nothing.
The ripping the hat off.
This is the thing with Cyraxx. he is okay. Everyone calls him an idiot. I agree. He's an idiot, but I think he is very much. He tries to be super deceptive.
That's
with
crazy.
Sally,
Something
he always
wicked.
says, "Oh, the trolls stole your credit card and bought stuff." Well, Cyraxx, they bought Fortnite skins. Why are the trolls using my money to buy Fortnite skin? Then all of a sudden, Cyraxx is streaming. He has a new Fortnite skin. This idiot will play with the new Fortnite skin that he just bought, and then says, "No, the trolls are a bunch of bitches. They hacked into my grandmother's bank account and they stole her money, bitch." And it's not true. It's not true. It's him stealing Sally's credit card to buy stuff. He knows what he can get away
Yeah,
with.
he's
So
like a
him not
slimy little
freaking out like he does
liar.
on Marty, reason why
Just
he's
like
not
covered by
like going
the
ahead
root
and saying
doctor.
like "fuck you" and calling this guy the N-word or calling him some sort of anti-Semitic slur is because he's holding out like, okay, if I'm respectful, I plead my case, then they'll sign me back. And it's like, no, Cyraxx.
That would be crazy.
He knows
405.
when to be like crazy and all this other stuff. Like he's not stupid in that retrospect. Like when he was flashing Marty on stream, he was flashing his junk on stream, jerking.
Oh wow, holy shit.
Yeah, like and there was
Which
times where
is
he'd
a
grab his
crazy
camera and he would
clip.
be like, "Oh, suck my," and he'd pull it down to show his junk.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and there's been a couple of streams that I've watched and I went, "Oh, I saw it. God damn, Marty wasn't fast enough." I've seen it. I'll be honest, I've seen it.
Holy shit.
And
God.
it's awful.
Yeah.
But when like he did that because what he was hoping for is, oh, there's material that shouldn't be on YouTube, and he was trying to get Marty banned, and he did the same thing on Rumble. Evan. He showed his whole ass on Rumble. He mooned the camera
Oh
on
my
Rumble
god.
to go ahead and get Marty banned on
Disgusting,
Rumble.
dirty ass on camera. My lord. God have mercy on your souls, all those who have seen it.
Marty was like, "Why
Be
is your ass
faithful
so
or
hairy?"
depart.
It's a sight to behold. I would not recommend coming across those videos. I've been flashed on
I
Twitter
remember
by
watching that
those.
stream live too. I watched that one live, but then he's like, "Why is your ass so hairy?" Oh man, dude, R.I.P. to the Drift King, R.I.P. Yeah, but like, so he was doing that until people told him like, "Hey, you can get arrested for that." He doesn't do it anymore, so he knows damn well what he's doing right now. So don't get like you saying like, "Oh, he doesn't seem that." No, he's pissed. He's pissed.
Then are you serious right now?
Well, we
Are you fucking serious?
sold the contract.
Bro, you're fucking stupid. You're stupid, man. What the fuck, man?
So that's the thing. So now that they said that they sold it, and he feels like there's no coming back, and he also heard wind of it too. So that's another thing I forgot to mention. He also heard wind of this, so he kind of knew this was coming, and he was just hoping this was fake. And now he's trying to just plead his fucking case and try to make it seem like he's the victim here, as he always does.
I put in all that hard work for you and the crew for what? What the fuck, man?
Well, we sold your contract, so
You
you're
know what?
still tired.
You know what? Fuck you and fuck the Bender Boys. I'm doing this shit on my own.
The
Fuck
fucking
you.
rage out is so crazy.
He would go on to actually not do it by himself. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. But shout out to Brooklyn
At the end
Menace.
of those
That's actually insane. Yeah, that's exactly why you could get arrested for that sort of thing. Is because there's kids on YouTube. Like it doesn't matter that he's just trying to get someone else's stream taken down. It's like him that's clearly doing it. So freaky.
But biodramas are like Animal House. Chance Wilkins did not, in fact, do it on his own. He stayed in his attic and shat himself.
Like, I think.
Do you want to know who we sold it to?
I already know. Music bitch.
Music bitch.
Fuck that.
Music biz Marty.
I gotta get
What
rid
a
of that.
legend
post.
Marty was.
God
Fucking
damn it.
legend.
Oh, man.
God,
It's the best.
Cyraxx, Jesus
It's the
Christ,
best.
dude, get a
Yeah,
life.
seems like the golden age was truly
God, it
came
only
out
got
of Marty's
worse.
trolling of him.
What was that? 2019 when that happened?
Yeah, it's like 2020.
Yeah, and he only got uglier and shittier
It's
looking
hard-
and more
so I'll
scabs on
say- I'll
his
say
gross
this.
head.
Hard because like for years, Cyraxx has been saying 7 years, Marty. You've been doing this. He said it in 2023, and they said it in 2025. He kept saying it for 7 years.
Great.
It looks like Cyraxx. It's been 7 years. Oh, like,
Oh my God.
what are you talking about? For 7 years,
You might want to go back to
You've
high
been
school to get
messing
an
with me.
education. Good grief.
Yeah, oh, dude, it's so funny because again, for 7 years, you bitch, you've been messing with me, Marty.
7 years.
Dead, unfortunately.
It's-
Rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P. Music Biz Marty. But like, oh, that just makes it so fun, dude. Just him, just 7 years, Marty. 10 years later, 7 years, Marty. You've been messing with me.
Yeah, R.I.P. Marty.
He's like the son of Roz from Monsters Inc. I'm always watching, Wazowski. Always watching. But it's even worse because it's Cyraxx. Yeah, liquid death. It's water. It's water. Indeed.
I don't want anyone thinking. I don't want anyone to think I'm drinking a freaking cerveza over here.
Exactly.
That, and I also have a Pedialyte.
Yeah.
I used to slam those. I wrestled in high school. I used to slam those Pedialytes. Those things were fucking great.
Well, that pretty much wraps
the
up part two
videos
for
up,
us.
but there's not
Evan, any last words?
video. God. 7 years,
To all
buddy.
the record labels out there, please never consider Cyraxx for your brand. Never, ever, ever. It will kill you. It will literally financially
This
kill
is
you.
the message,
Don't
yeah.
do it, people.
Mm-hmm.
God, Cyraxx is such a fucking polarizing character. It's everything about him. But Mr. 405, if you're still around, do you want to do the is it the Soul Census book? Do you think chat would enjoy next?
That's only two. It's like 2 minutes and 41 seconds.
Oh yeah.
But this is that. This is what they were talking about with the book. Cyraxx stole the book. He did not change a single word. He thought it was his. He steals everything. He steals his music. Another good video is Sound of Silence by Cyraxx. You want me to look at that? It's not very. Look for that. It's not very long. Or you can find it.
Sound of Silence.
Sound of Silence.
I think we watched that on stream, right? Last time.
Huh?
I think we watched that on stream last time, right? The Sound of Silence. Was that the music video Cyraxx made? Or
no,
the movie?
But if it's what I recall, you can actually hear what Cyraxx sounds like.
Yeah,
let's do the Soul Census, and I'll see if I can find a video without. I don't think we played it before.
Yeah, absolutely. Just drop me the link, or I'll look for it after this video.
I'll get it for you now while you play this. It's only 2 minutes and 41 seconds.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get right into this one, boys.
Oh, I actually do have something to show you guys. A lot of people have been wondering, did I self-publish a book? Yes, I did. This is actually the book right here. I actually self-published this back in 2018. As you can see, you got my name on it with my photo and everything on it right there. This is actually the first book I actually ever published. It's not anywhere else. I actually did it for family and friends only kind of thing.
Not anywhere else, yet he
So,
completely
it was
plagiarized
pretty
the whole
cool.
book.
I got to publish something for my friends and family to read and whatnot. So, it's definitely something that I can honestly say that I'm proud of. So, I love writing books. I've always loved writing. I've always loved doing photography. I've always loved artwork. So, I figured, why not take what I love to that next level and, do something with it, How many pages is this? Let me see. I can tell you here in a minute. Let me go back to the final page. Like I said, I did this one for just family and friends only, so it was pretty cool. It is...
Real Edgar Allan Poe.
I think it's like 200 and something pages. 100 and something pages. Because it's got like 20 chapters in it. Yeah, it's somewhere around like 200 and something pages. So it's somewhere in there. But like I said, I'm definitely excited to be releasing my second book in my life. Now, the second book I released, that's going to be for the public. That's going to be for everyone. Like I said, this one was just for family and friends and whatnot. So, it was pretty dope. Like, I like it. And I know some of you guys that have followed me since then have been asking me, do I plan on making a game out of my book? And the answer to that is yes. I just need to get a better computer so I can run the proper program that I use, which is RPG Maker MV. That's the program I use for making games. It's one that I absolutely love the most. It's what I've used for years. I do plan on doing that. I do plan on going in and making a game out of the book. I just gotta, like I said, get a better computer so I can do what I need to do. No. It actually talks about reincarnation in a sense. Like, it's definitely interesting.
Nice. It's insane to see how absolutely proud of himself he is about this book. The book that he probably clearly plagiarized if anyone got it into reading it. I don't know if it was the public can access that at all, but that's insanity. And it's funny he goes into mentioning he wants to make a game out of it because I go to online school for computer science. I'm a computer science major, and I've played around in like Unity, and I do little programming, and it is insane the amount of like forethought and planning that goes into making even the smallest of games. So for Cyraxx to even think that he had the chance to even begin making a video game with that it's insanity. Even on like a more like dumbed down game engine like RPG Maker, like. It's crazy. He thinks he has the mental capacity for that undertaking. Raxx reincarnated from a roundworm. Well, I mean, was he reincarnated from a roundworm, or is he a roundworm really with the brain he's got on him? But we have next for you guys. 405 dropped a link for me. We've got the sound of silence, sound of Cyraxx, the sound of silence from Cyraxx. Jesus Christ. Let's go.
You won't have to play the whole thing. We'll get the idea within a minute.
Alright, I can't wait to get into this one then. Let's see. Oh god, that face.
That's because the other Cyraxx is the fake.
Oh,
I have
God.
mine with 2 X's. I own this name, bitch.
Big distinction for the 2 X's, not the 1 X.
Is my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because of this and there's a thing that I was dreaming, and the vision that was planted in my brain. Still,
I'll let you guys enjoy this for another minute or so, but I had to mute there because I'm fucking I'm giggling so hard about this shit.
romance, and then the sound of silence, and in the dreams I walk alone.
Truly the voice of an angel, it's beautiful, really.
Of cobblestone, bring the love of history now. I find the color to the cold and town.
My favorite part is how you can't tell when one word stops and the other begins.
Neon lights, and still the nights, and touch the sound of silence.
Yo, something wicked. I think this guy has what it takes to fucking overthrow. Who's the last one? I know Yost got kicked out of Eurovision. I would say this guy's better than Yost though, at least.
Take a lot of soul.
Oh, Bruce, you can for sure hear the gargling at least in a couple of these words.
You got looking with the holy dream. You were hearing with the holy dream.
It's fucking the angelic voice on this one. Oh, we've got Felicia with $2. Hey, was he in No, I'm Not a Human? That's a good question, I'm sure, for 405. Ugh. But I think I wouldn't know personally about that because I'm learning along with you guys with chat as we go. I'll have to look. All right. Glad to keep that in mind. We'll have to keep that in mind. Thank you for the $2, Felicia, though. I appreciate it greatly.
The voices never share. No one there. There's the sound of silence. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my word and I'm fighting you. Make my arms and I'm fighting you.
Sounded like a fucking dog barking or something right there.
Like silent raindrops fell.
Oh my god. This is fucking gold.
They're going away.
Nice. Yeah, Felicia, I'm not very good at the racing games. Me and my roommate, we have a little Logitech racing setup out in the living room. That shit is so fun, but I am god awful. I know there was the horror game. Oh, so that's what the I'm Not a Human. I think I actually know that game. Was it that one that he was in? This one? No, I'm Not a Human. Now I'm curious. No, I'm Not a Human. Yo, I think I'm pretty sure this is the one, right? That's the photo of Cyraxx from the game. It's gotta be. That's fucking crazy. But Mr. 405, I don't know if you're muted or not, but was there any other videos you wanted to show the share with the chat before we ended the stream today? So
That's all right. I think we've covered a good gamut of, unless there's anything else somebody wants to see. If you got time, I got time.
Yeah, I've got like maybe at least until 12. If not, I'm fine with ending here. But I think we covered a decent amount today.
Another music thing is called Street Racing Scene. And I don't know if it's rap or not, but he couldn't rap either.
Wayne Chilton's hit song Street Racing. Let's see if this is it. Oh, by Uncle Juggalo. Does this look like it might be it? Live performance. He's a cult member in it. That is a game. Yo, maybe I gotta play that game on stream if it's got Cyraxx in it sometime. All right. We gotta watch the Cyraxx performance.
This is a CDG racing video. It's quite funny.
Yeah, I'll play that up next too, and then maybe we'll call it there. But I really want to see this street racing scene live performance.
I think you guys know what's about to come up.
It almost seems like he's having a hard time remembering the lyrics to what's supposed to be his own song too. Like, that's crazy. Where
live on the street, scene 100% on the ground with me.
Beautiful performance by the fucking goblin. Go to website. That one was a great one. All right, so I read a little poll during that little music performance. It looks like people want to see the Marty fight right before we go. So here we go. Oh, you're cutting out there a little bit, 405, if you're trying to say something.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, yep, I can hear you now.
Go ahead and play the Marty fight. And then I've got one that we can wrap up. It's just a glimpse into the future with Cyraxx.
Oh boy! All right, I can't wait. James Fisher said.
And then we can end it there. I'm good. I think we did a great job tonight.
Yeah, I think we had a real successful stream. You know, I had a great time talking with you, talking with the chat. And I think everyone showing up was great. And I'm sure we had a couple people that we enlightened about Cyraxx, along with me and Hadez, obviously. This was great. But I'll go ahead and play this Cyraxx versus Marty fight.
Yeah, like he was going down the alley. His lights off.
The king of Akron.
Look.
I appreciate you, James Fisher.
Oh, here he is.
Oh boy.
Come on by, buddy boy. Come on by, Cyraxx. Come on by.
I told you ain't trying to beat her.
Come on.
Why?
He's fucking steamrolling him.
Why were you leaving alone? Why?
Why wouldn't you learn?
I love you. Love you.
That sounds like he's dying.
Bitch!
Jesus fucking Christ.
Who's the king? You are? Then run away now. Shut the fuck up.
Fine. You win. You win. You win. Please let me go.
Dude, the voice cracks.
Please.
Get the fuck out of here.
He ran up like he was gonna do anything to this monster. Like, run away, he's retreating. That was fucking awesome. Thank you for fucking suggesting that. That was great. You're the king. You're the king. Why will you leave me alone, boy? That's so beautiful.
He claimed to have won that fight. Not 10 minutes later, he claimed he won.
That is wonderful, especially considering that I'm sure do you think he even knew that fight was getting recorded? No matter the outcome, he was going to claim that he beat Music Biz Marty's ass. That was so fucking wonderful. That was a good.
The cops went to Cyraxx's house after this fight, but they didn't even try to find Marty. They knew. Yeah, they knew that he started it all.
I mean, if you're on the internet, like spending most of your day, threatening other people's lives, diddling or talking to people who are much younger than you should be talking to,
which he still does.
Yeah, and bothering the police as much as he does, I'm not surprised that they just really didn't care. They just, checked some boxes, made sure they did everything that they legally had to do, and then dipped. Like, Cyraxx 100% deserved that. That was wonderful. He's always going to be Pred Durst is crazy. He showed up and showed out is what he said. Well, he definitely showed up. I don't know about showing out, though. He showed the ground out, maybe. That was fucking great. Is this what you want me to throw on for everyone? The CVG, the Cyraxx saga epilogue?
And big credit to CVG. He's been a huge pain in Cyraxx's ass for many years. And AI Wilkins, we got to give credit to them so that taken care of. But this was great, and I think we're good ending it here, and we'll go into the next one with some more ammunition.
Yeah, sounds like a plan to me. We again, big shout out to CVG and AI Wilkins 2.0. We gotta give credit where credit's due. So we'll get into this and then we'll wrap up the stream. So let's get right to it. Fucking gold. Big ups to CVG and AI Wilkins. That song was so tough. Get a little glimpse into the future of Cyraxx when he's finally in prison after all his fucking transgressions and botherings of Akron PD. That was fucking gold. So I saw some ones in chat. Does it look like we're playing one more song before we all have to go? Which one was that? I want to see Almost Died at the Mall. Here we go. We got Almost Died at the Mall, the official music video. I will be throwing this up in 1 second. This one, I believe I saw a little bit of. This one's great. There we go. All right, party people. Let's watch. Let's watch.
Yeah. I should have died that day.
Got the accurate height too on that first clip.
Almost died at the mall. Blood on my tongue, I fall. Heartbeat jump like walls. Thought that curtain gon' call. Flows cold, lights blur, crowd scream, everything can't breathe, feel steam. Paramedics say talk, don't sleep, whole life flash in a 5-second scene. I was stuck in that attic for months, paranoid, boxed in with the dust, PDF on the screen, about step out, trust, click save, shut it down, say later I must. But today I left that trap, backpack, one strap, no map, staircase, sunlight cut through the black, every step like you ain't going back. Almost died at the mall, but I'm right here still on my feet. Lost my girl to the dog, hitchhiked on the Lloyd Street. Brain full of ghosts and scars, heart still drum on the beat. If I make it through this night, I'm never hiding in the heat. Back to Lloyd, back to Lloyd. Phone ring once, unknown tone. Got your girl, better come along. Static, then her breath then gone. Whole spine freeze to the bone. No car, just a road and a thumb. Rain hit face, shoes dumb. Truck pull up with a man gon' numb. Said where you headed, I hum. Lloyd Street, voice crack, can't eat, can't sleep. Every mile feel 10, I sink deep. Replay that mall flow under my feet. City sign flash, I hop off quick. Wet curb, one light, heartbeat tick. Every house brick look wrong, I twist, tryna find that door. Same old ditch, almost died at the mall, but I'm right here still on my feet. Lost my girl to the dog, hitchhiked on the Lloyd Street. Brain full of ghosts and scars, heart still drum on the beat. If I make it through this night, I'm never hiding in the heat. Back to Lloyd Street.
Attic walls in my head still talk. I warned you, you shouldn't walk, but her voice cut through that chalk. Don't freeze up now, you've come too far, 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 too far.
Yo, that one was crazy.
I was scared of the open air.
Okay, so I'll end it right at 2:12, I'd say, just so I don't want the stream to get taken down right at the end. I'm gonna leave the VOD up. Alright, that was fucking classic. Again, I penned the chat by 405, but just World of AI, we gotta give credit where credit was due. That was fucking a wonderful watch. Especially, my favorite part is the lore accurate height we have of the goblin right at the beginning, getting into the Uber. Beautiful. But man, I want to say to everyone, thank you guys for coming to the stream. I absolutely appreciate all the support, because we had a crazy turnout today. I think we maxed at almost like 45 people at one point, concurrent viewers, which is insane. I've never seen that before, so thank you guys. We had a lot of members join. We had a lot of super chats. You guys are fucking awesome. And I want to give a big ups to 405 for preparing all these links for us to watch today, because I'm not as nearly as familiar with Cyraxx as he is. So, thank you, everyone. Thank you, 405. Was there any parting words you want to leave for the chat?
I think it went great. This is my very first time doing anything like this, and I had a great time.
Yeah, I did too. You did great, and I definitely appreciate everything you did for the stream today. You were great. Almost like a natural for this sort of thing. So
just let me know, I'll be there.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a pleasure having you. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, 405. I'll let you guys watch the dancing lemur for a second. Yeah, good night, everyone.